The title of this video is Integrating Geometry and Algebra. Part 1, it's using rectangles and cylinders. We're going to see how you can combine some geometry and algebra and also introduce some of the vocabulary that's going to be used in calculus. Okay, in this question it asks us to find the area formed by the y-axis, the x-axis, and the equations y equals 4 and x equals 6. And it sounds very much like a calculus problem, but this can easily be done at the middle school level. So we're going to graph this, and our y-axis is right here. Here's our y-axis. Our x-axis is right here. And the equation y equals 4 is the horizontal line right here. So where y equals 4, and we want x equals 6 right here. So we're looking for the area that's formed by all 4 of these lines. And we see that that is this rectangle right here. So the question is to find the area. And you can do it by counting. We can also do it as, let's say, length times width. So the area is, the length is 6 and the width is 4. And so our area is 24, and I'm just going to say that they're centimeters squared. Okay, so it sounded like a hard problem, but if we graph it, then we can see that it's just a regular geometry problem. Okay, next, we're going to look at what happens when we take the same shape, but now we're going to rotate it about the x-axis. So it's the same shape, but now we're going to just kind of spin it around the x-axis. And when we do that, it's going to come down to here. And it gives us a cylinder. So now when we want to find the volume of a cylinder is pi r squared h. So the volume is pi, and the radius of the cylinder is right here is 4, and we can count it. So it's 4 squared, and then the height, because it's kind of turned sideways, but the height here is this length, which is 6. So our volume is pi times 16 times 6, which is 96, or we can write it as volume equals 96 pi centimeters cubed. And that's our volume. So we are using the vocabulary that's used in calculus, but we can use this even at the middle school. You can do it at the high school. But the more that they become familiar with the vocabulary, the more successful they're going to be. And that concludes this video.